I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm Rachel, and with us today are Ian and Ashley. On today's show, we'll look at what South Jersey High School is allowing their students to use cell phones, some fundraising events at Oakcrest, and some news from across the country.
Joining us on today's show, I'm Ian, and it's Tuesday, November 16, 2010. Today we'll take a look inside charities and good causes at Oakcrest, as well as clubs and meetings happening this week. Don't forget, if you ever missed anything on our show, we've got podcasts, and you can check us out on Podomatic and iTunes. You can catch us at past shows on our YouTube channel, as well as the opening performance at this year's lip sync contest that happened last Wednesday. We'll have more on that later in the show, as well as our website, which you can access on the Oakcrest website or by typing the address on the bottom of the screen.
In order to combat student hooky, one city in Ohio is taking a stand. Students who play hooky and mentor could find themselves on the wrong side of the law. Under daytime curfew now being considered by Mentor City Council, children between the ages of 6 and 17 who are anywhere other than school during school hours can be picked up by police and taken to school or home. They could also be detained and cited for truancy. City officials say the curfew crackdown is one of many efforts they try to keep kids in school. Mentor parents also support the idea of a daytime curfew enforced by the police. Under the proposed curfew, parents who fail to properly supervise their children could also face 30 days in jail and a $250 fine. At teen hangouts like the Mentor State Park, the proposed curfew is viewed as another step by the government to intrude, prosecute, and punish. Now let's take a look at some more Oakcrest news.
There's a lot going on between now and next week, and we're going to try to cover everything, a lot of it today. When it comes to clubs and meetings, there is a mandatory meeting for all students planning on joining the wrestling team. This important meeting for wrestlers is next Tuesday after school in room 222-224. Again, mandatory meeting for all wrestlers, Tuesday after school in room 222-224. Also, on the 16th, there will be a math club meeting in room 100 as well. GAA will be once again sponsoring its popular event, the Volleyball-a-thon, just before the holiday break. The Volleyball-a-thon will be held on Friday the 19th at 6:30 for all students who are looking for some competition. And yes, you heard right, this one is the only one open to students, no teachers this time. Your involvement in the event supports the GAA, so make sure you get out there and take part in the fun, and support the club who does much for the school and community. Speaking of fundraisers and events, don't forget that the girls soccer team here at Oakcrest still has their St. Baldrick's fundraiser going on, which raises money and awareness for childhood cancer. When the team hits their goal of $1,000, the coaches get their heads shaved and the money goes to the cause. Help out the girls soccer team and donate to a great charity. As of right now, they are a little short of $1,000 goal and the clock is ticking, so make sure you see them for some info. Now over to Ashley for some homecoming news.
This Saturday evening, November 20th, right here at Oakcrest, the first big event to kick off the senior year for the senior class. The dance whose theme this year is black and gold celebrates the 50th anniversary of Oakcrest, so make sure you get a ticket during lunches. They're only $15, and again, it will be held on Saturday the 20th, so get a ticket, have some fun, and find out who the king and queen will be this year. Alright, let's head back over to Rachel for a look at one school in South Jersey who's mixing things up a little.
That's right, one school has definitely made an impact on the way things are being done in high school this year, and that is Mainland. Scarred by the recent football scandal, the school has come up with a creative new way to deal with problems of students using cell phones. However, the plan of attack has a lot of critics outside the school questioning the decision, but the students seem to love the change. Also, Mainland has changed their bell schedule this year. So for a closer look at what's happening there, we go over to field reporter Kyle Roller with a closer look at the story.
I'm reporting for Falcon TV news team here today with a story about Mainland High School. which is trying a new bell schedule. The students are now allowed to text and talk in between classes and leave during a 50-minute lunch break. Some students agree with this and some dislike the new schedule. Now here's what an Oakcrest student thinks about this topic. I'm here with Oakcrest own student Saeed Evans White with his opinion on this topic.
Hey Saeed, let me ask you some questions. What is your opinion about the new schedule at mainland for the students being able to text and call in between classes?
My opinion, I think it's great because it encourages kids to get better grades because they're not focused on what their friends are doing in class. They're worried about class. And like for the lunch schedule, like that's their time to do what they can do, whatever they want to do. But not whatever, like the school rules still apply, but like you can text, you can call, you can leave school, you can eat lunch, and then you have 3 more classes. So it will make kids not want to text in class and do their work because they have that 50-minute period.
Do you think this schedule has a positive or negative effect on the students?
Big positive effect on the mainland kids because once again it's going to keep them out of trouble because they're not texting all the time.
Cool.
I would love Oakcrest to try the schedule for my remaining years because I wouldn't text in class. Most kids saying that they heard about it and they say they want to try it, tell about it, and have everybody in school sign it so we can try the new bell schedule.
Now back over to the anchors with more news.
So often students wander around the halls after school, just trying to find a morsel or crumb or a snack of some kind to eat, begging for meals just to feed their hunger. Well, if you're after school on Thursday afternoon and are feeling a little hungry, stop by the cafeteria to fill up before the drama's production of Alice in Wonderland happening at 7:30 both Thursday and Friday night. Alright, let's head back to Ashley for some holiday news.
That's right, the holiday season is just around the corner, and this year, on Thursday evening, the Media Club has to put together a big feast to kick off the holiday season. The Thanksgiving Feast in Wonderland, sponsored by the Media Club, will feature food from all over the world, and they want everyone to attend. For just $5 a plate, you can get your fill before the show and feel good knowing that your $5 will be donated to the food bank of Atlantic County. And if you want to go, get a ticket during your lunch period or see a Media Club member.
Also, for other events and fundraisers taking place this year, including a festive way to add any holiday display. Get into the holiday spirit this year with any Oakcrest holiday ornament. Any member of the media program and are only $5. That's right, $5. They're on sale now, so stop down and pick one up today. Also,
stay sky high, fly with the stars, G4 flights, 80 grand large. So we lean with it, pop with it, vertical Jones, mean with the top, I'm sitting clean with the bottom kidding. I hopped out, saggy jeans and my rock glisten, but I spent about 8 grand, mommy on stage, doing the ring dance, she let it hit the floor.
50th anniversary t-shirts for sale as well, which are priced at $10 and are also available for order by stopping down to the media studio. We've got a lot of great fundraisers and products available this year, so get involved, help out, and cause a celebrator. This 50th anniversary isn't in style this year. On Wednesday, the 3rd annual lip sync show took place in the auditorium, and it was a great show if you missed it. The sophomore class of 2013 put the whole show together, and it was hosted by Mr. Monroe and Mr. Thomas. And it featured 15 amazing performances. But in the end, there could only be one winner. But there was also second and third place prizes as well. From 80s classic rock to hip-hop boy bands and Broadway, every act offered something unique and provided the audience with some great entertainment for the evening. But in the end, it was a duo of Gabby Villamore and Yusuf Cornish who took home the top prize Wednesday night by performing Just Dance by Lady Gaga. In second, there was the Eric Barry Band with their rendition of Sweet Victory, and rounding out the finalists of third was Queen of Kings, a group of last year's winners who performed Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. A big shout out goes to everyone who participated in those who made the show happen. Also, if you missed the Oakcrest football game last Friday, you missed a great night that made history. The Oakcrest football team beat Williamstown at their field 38-13, and it was an outstanding performance by the defense also who caused 8 turnovers the whole game. Also, this Friday, come out to Atlantic City at 7 o'clock to see the semifinal game against Atlantic City. Well, that's it for our show today. I'm Ian, and for Rachel and Ashley and everyone here on the Falcon News team, have a great day. Join us tomorrow for all the Oakcrest and world news stories making headlines on the News at 9 at Falcon TV. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.